quickly talk about India-England because that is going to start. And what a schedule we have. 8 white ball games. Let me put it up for you all. And that is not some quiz of Akshay's right now. That's also part of the show. It is Rohit Sharma and Joss Butler. But look at the right-hand side. It is the ODIs and 3 of them. But it is the T20 Internationals which start first. And Kolkata is the venue. And then Chennai, Rajkot, Pune, and Mumbai. We will, of course, quickly talk about what could happen. We gave you a glimpse of what we thought about the T20 squad in last MNL. So go check that out. But Akshay, you first.
I mean, at least you know where I will be when the series is happening. So you can imagine how much I'd be, worried about the series or bothered about the series. But I've always maintained ODI bilaterals. I know there's still some relevance because it's Champions Trophy ke pehle, so it is basically going to be a set of warm-up games, if we can look at it that way, for the Champions Trophy. So that way it will be interesting to see what sort of combinations they go ahead with. It will give you a decent understanding of, the players they want to back, the kind of options they're looking at for batting, for bowling, and all of it. So, us hisab se, yeah, there's still a lot of relevance in this particular bilateral series. But Baki, I'll be on vacation then. So, sorry, guys. Apan bounce karega tha, bas.
So, you won't give up about Bethel, Salt, Livingston, none of them.
He will.
वो T20 में देखूंगा, ODIs में क्यों देखूं? He's asking about ODIs. T20 तो अभी होगा ना, वो तो मैं हूँ इंडिया में. I'll be watching it, I'll be covering it as well. बाकी ODIs के टाइम पे तो हम नहीं है, तू नहीं है.
Nikhil, India, England, 5 T20 internationals. We don't have to worry about this format because the World Cup is next year, and India have been fantastic in this. Last year, 24 T20 internationals, we won out of 26. They've got that settled sort of batting lineup right now. When you look at the last series in South Africa, there's a clear pattern. We can probably even second guess 11s right now. So do you think India actually start favourites in this? Or would you be like, no, hold on. This is Baz McCullum's debut in white ball. So we can tread carefully here.
Yeah, I think it's a series that I'm generally looking forward to because very rarely do we have a 5-match series where there is so much tactics that you can observe. And of course, maybe there may be little at stake, but there are a lot of performances, there are a lot of, because see, eventually you have to remember there are a lot of franchises cricket going around. So every game is important for every other player from every lens that you want to put it that way. India are doing what England used to do. So it will be very, very much fun to see how England respond to this. So to me, I'm looking forward to that battle. There is a lot to look out for. Akshar Patel, again, being the vice captain, it's always going to be interesting to see where he bats. Does he continue to push himself up, or he sends Antim Maenge? Lots to look out for.
Now, you spoke of Akshar there, Nix. I mean, some pertinent quotes came out from the afternoon where he said the openers are settled, but positions from 3 to 8, they all will be required to do roles depending on situations, matchups, in-game tactics, so on and so forth. And that's the flexibility I want to see in this format with this team. 5 T20s is just so BCCI can make lots of money. 5 T20s is just an overkill. It's also with the ECB making a lot of money in this series. I hope you know that, Greg, because essentially the big three always kind of do it that way. Really quickly then, what's your predictions? 5 T20s, lads. Do you think it'll be a close one, 3-2, 4-1? I know Akshay doesn't care about it, but still, for the sake of giving me a scoreline, my friend, can you participate?
T20 तो फिर भी देखूंगा. Like I said, मतलब bilateral में T20 3 घंटे का काम है तो मैं देख सकता हूँ. Like it's fine and it's a lot more exciting. Given that the Under-19 Women's World Cup is happening in the morning and I'll be working a bit more around that time, so उतना ज़्यादा शायद नहीं देखूंगा unless there's like, I don't know, a Livingston special or a Bethel special or a Salt special. Then yeah, I'd be more than happy to tune in and see what's happening.
So you're going for what? India to win the series?
Yeah, I'll go with it. 3-2.
3-2. Next, you echo that 3-2, or do you think India 4-1 or 5-0?
I will not miss this chance to say my answer is the same, nothing different.
Okay, I'm going to go 5-0 India. Rahul Singh saying first reality check series after the T20 World Cup with T20 World Cup at home, hoping India bowls second in all games. Let them know it'll be bowling in due. I think they should mix and match it. If they won the first 2 games bowling first, they should just do things differently. Om Prakash Dash saying this is a real test in this young T20 side because this England side have proper bowlers and power hitters. Earlier, they played with some lighter teams or lighter bowling attacks versus South Africa. Spot on with the points there. I'm looking forward to that England pace attack against India's top order. You look at Wood, You look at Atkinson, you look at Archer, Bryden Cast might not start, or will he start? I think they will include someone like an Overton just for the balance fit, because the top six pick itself. You have Salt there, you have Bethel there, Brooks, the likes of Butler, of course, to captain this side, and not to forget someone like Livingston to come off and finish things off. Lord Babuma saying, just want to see Reddy playing at 4, and he did play at 4 in the last T20 that he batted in, vaguely that I remember.
Just, I think on the India-England series, the matchup to look out for will be Varun Chakravarti versus all of these. Bethel, Livingston, how they all take care of Varun Chakravarti will decide the series.
Okay, interesting. Baba saying 4-1, Chandan Rame saying 3-2. And look, I jokingly said 5-0, like Glenn McGrath and Ash's prediction. I would actually say India to lose the series 3-2. Because if it actually does give them a reality check, it bodes well just before the World
Which
Cup.
reality check? They're already real.
Why is it like what they need to do in terms of build to that World Cup? Sure, we've had great T20 series in the past, and the South Africa one comes to mind. But because the World Cup is going to be played in India, your time starts now in terms of just building backup options. Who are your certain starters, so on and so forth.
Cricket, cricket.